The families fighting over custody of Veronica Brown were last in court a week ago, and they are still waiting on a resolution. A gag order has been issued in the case, so no one's talking, but this case is shining a spotlight on other adoptions. New at 5, Dan Bewley talks to a Sand Springs woman who says those being adopted are often neglected by the system.
Lori, it seems everyone on both sides of the issue says it's important to do what's best for little Veronica. Well, Rhonda Noonan's experience allows her to see the world through Veronica's eyes.
Can you comment at all?
No comment.
It was 1 week ago when Dusten Brown and Matt and Melanie Capobianco were in court in Cherokee County. The two families are fighting for custody of Dusten's daughter, Veronica. A mediation agreement was filed, but no one is talking about what it says or if the families are working out custodial arrangements.
At this point, Veronica has been shuffled enough, in my opinion.
Rhonda Noonan is a mental health counselor who's been tracking Veronica's case. She brings a unique perspective. You see, she was adopted as an infant and spent nearly all of her life tracking down her biological family.
People who have grown up knowing who they are, who their parents are, where they come from, there's no way they can wrap around what it's like to not know who you are.
Noonan says she eventually learned she's a granddaughter to Winston Churchill, although no DNA tests have been performed. Her mission now is fighting for the rights of those who are adopted. It starts, she says, with being allowed access to an original birth certificate with the names of the biological parents.
It's simply a civil and human right that everyone else in this country has, the right to know who you are, the right to your identity, your history, your culture.
Noonan is worried if the Capobiancos get custody of Veronica that the little girl's cultural and biological history will be lost. She says South Carolina needs to change its laws and put Veronica's birth parents on her birth certificate.
I would hope that in an evolved society, we would come to understand that it's not okay to shroud someone's history or hide their identity any longer.
And there are a number of rallies planned this weekend in support of Dusten Brown. There's one tomorrow night at 7 at Sooner Park in Bartlesville. Another rally is scheduled in the afternoon at the state capitol in Columbia, South Carolina. Dan Bewley, News on 6.